Have you ever noticed? Some mornings, the moment your feet touch the floor, your legs don't feel as steady as they used to. Just climbing a few steps leaves your heart pounding and your breath short. You tell yourself, it's just age, I'll get used to it. I used to think the same, until I met Helen Setatu, who lives in a small seaside town in Oregon. She had always been the most active woman in the neighborhood, walking her dog every morning, gardening in the afternoon, and dancing at the local club on weekend nights. But after one long winter of staying indoors and moving less, she realized her arms felt weaker, carrying a grocery bag was tiring, and her steps weren't as quick as before. Her doctor told her a word she had never heard before: sarcopenia, a silent loss of muscle that more than 30% of people over 50 are already dealing with, often without realizing it. It doesn't just make daily life harder, it increases the risk of falls, fractures, and quietly steals away the precious independence of old age. But Helen's story didn't end there. Instead of accepting it, she fought back, not with expensive medication, not with grueling workouts, but with the simplest thing of all: fruit from her own kitchen. Today, I'm going to share 7 types of fruit that helped her, and thousands of others, regain strength, improve flexibility, and most importantly, keep their independence with every step they take. You might be surprised to learn that a few of these everyday fruits you already eat have a quiet power to protect your body. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I won't just tell you what these fruits are, but also how to eat and pair them so your body can absorb their nutrients in the best way, helping you not only fight muscle loss, but also feel younger and more energized every single day. 1. Sarcopenia, the silent muscle thief after 60. You know, our bodies are like a house we've spent decades building. But over time, some of the bricks, our muscle fibers, start to disappear quietly, without warning. This is called sarcopenia, the silent thief of strength in our later years. Scientifically speaking, sarcopenia is the loss of muscle mass and strength as we age. It often begins after age 40, but by the time we reach 60, the pace speeds up, an average of 1 to 2% muscle loss per year. There are many reasons: lower hormone levels, poorer protein absorption, chronic inflammation, and of course, being less active than before. The scary part is you could lose up to 1/3 of your muscle without even realizing it. Until one day you're out of breath after a flight of stairs, or a grocery bag feels heavier than it used to. I remember Raymond, 68, from Denver. He loved woodworking, could spend the whole day in his shop building tables and chairs. But after a cold winter with little time outdoors, he noticed his hands weren't as steady. A few swings of the hammer tired him out, his shoulders stiffened, and his back ached more. At first, he thought it was just normal aging, until one day he tripped and fell in his shop. The doctor told him, "Raymond, this isn't just about weak bones. You've lost a lot of muscle." The lesson here is, muscle weakness isn't an inevitable fate. You can't completely avoid sarcopenia, but you can slow it down and even regain some lost strength if you start taking care of your body at the right time, in the right way. And sometimes, that change doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It can start with something as simple as what you put on your plate each day. And that's where fruit, those humble gifts from nature, come into the story. In the next part, I'll share why they have such a special role in maintaining muscle, protecting your strength, and boosting your energy, even after 60. 2. Why fruit matters in muscle health. If your muscles are like tiny machines inside your body, fruit is the lubricating oil and clean fuel that keeps them running smoothly and efficiently. It may sound surprising. Most people think of meat, fish, eggs, and dairy when it comes to building muscle. But the truth is, muscles need more than just protein. They need vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and special plant compounds to fight inflammation, repair damage, and maintain long-term strength. As we get older, our bodies are like a workshop that's been running for years. The parts collect dust, free radicals. The joints, bones and ligaments, get drier, and the wires, blood vessels, get clogged. Fruit brings vitamin C to produce collagen, keeping tendons and ligaments flexible, potassium to help muscles contract smoothly, and hundreds of polyphenols and flavonoids to clean out that dust and fight the low-grade inflammation that slowly eats away at muscle strength. I remember Martha, 65, from California. She used to eat plenty of red meat but almost no fruit. When she began experiencing frequent cramps and muscle fatigue after gardening, her doctor advised her to add vitamin C and potassium-rich fruits to her diet. She was skeptical. How could fruit help my muscles? But within 2 months of adding golden kiwi to her breakfast, a few prunes for her afternoon snack, and red grapes to her evening salad, she noticed less soreness, easier stair climbing, and almost no nighttime cramps. The lesson here is, fruit doesn't replace protein, but it's the perfect partner to help protein work at its best. A chicken or fish meal will do much more for your muscles if it comes with golden kiwi or a glass of red grape smoothie, because when your body has the right support nutrients, building and protecting muscle becomes much more efficient. Now let's discover our first fruit. Often known for helping digestion, but secretly a quiet warrior for muscle health in older adults. Prunes. 3. Prunes, the small fruit. With big potassium power. If you've always thought prunes were only for digestion, it's time to see them differently. Beneath that wrinkled skin is a treasure chest of nutrients that help keep your muscles strong day after day. First, prunes are rich in potassium, the electric current that makes muscle fibers contract and relax smoothly. Low potassium can cause cramps, trembling, and fatigue. Just 100 grams of prunes give you over 700 milligrams of potassium, more than a large banana. They also contain phenolic compounds, powerful antioxidants that reduce silent inflammation in the body, helping muscles recover and protecting them from gradual wear and tear. And let's not forget vitamin K, essential for bone strength, because strong muscles and strong bones work hand in hand to keep you steady. I remember Walter, 70, from Florida. He used to wake up at night with painful leg cramps, sometimes having to sit up and massage his legs until they eased. After reading about the benefits of prunes, he started eating 3 to 4 each morning with his oatmeal. Within weeks, the cramps almost disappeared. He told me, "I never thought something as sweet as prunes could help me sleep through the night." The lesson here is, building muscle strength doesn't always require big, complicated changes. Sometimes, adding a small daily habit, like a few prunes, can make a real difference. To boost the benefits, try soaking prunes in water overnight, then drinking the water and eating the fruit in the morning. The soaking liquid makes nutrients easier to absorb and also supports digestion. And prunes are just the beginning. The next fruit isn't just sweet. It contains a special compound that protects your muscles' power plants. Red grapes. 4. Red grapes, resveratrol and your mitochondria. When you think of red grapes, you might picture their sweet juiciness or a glass of wine. But under their thin skin lies a quiet muscle-protecting warrior. Resveratrol. Resveratrol is a powerful plant compound found mostly in the skin and seeds of red grapes. It acts like a shield against oxidative stress, the damage caused by free radicals that weakens muscle cells over time. But it doesn't stop there. It also improves blood circulation, bringing more oxygen and nutrients to every muscle fiber. Well-fed muscles recover faster, work more efficiently, and hold on to their strength longer. Even more interesting, resveratrol supports mitochondria, the power plants in each muscle cell. As we age, these power plants often slow down, producing less energy and leaving us fatigued. Resveratrol works like a maintenance engineer, helping mitochondria run more smoothly and generate more energy, so you can keep walking, gardening, or playing with your grandkids without running out of steam. I remember Linda, 66, from Arizona. Walking just a few blocks left her legs feeling heavy, like they were weighed down. Her daughter, a fitness coach, suggested she eat about a cup of red grapes a day, skin and seeds included. Linda stuck with it, and after 2 months, she could walk farther, climb gentle slopes without losing her breath, and even return to her beloved dance class. The lesson here is, sometimes improving strength isn't just about exercise. It's about taking better care of the systems that fuel your muscles from within. And a handful of red grapes a day can be a simple, tasty way to do just that. And if red grapes give you power through resveratrol, the next food on our list delivers energy with a big dose of vitamin C and a gentle heat that boosts circulation. Padron peppers. 5. Padron peppers. Vitamin C and gentle capsaicin boost. If you've ever stopped by a small restaurant in Spain, you might have seen plates of small, glossy green peppers, lightly sautéed in olive oil and sprinkled with a pinch of sea salt. These are padron peppers, a famous tapas dish. But what many people don't know is that they can also be a gentle remedy for muscles, especially for those over 60. The first big advantage of padron peppers is their very high vitamin C content. Just 100 grams provides about 130% of an adult's daily requirement. Vitamin C doesn't just boost immunity. It acts like a builder, creating collagen, the body's natural glue that connects muscles, tendons, and ligaments. When collagen levels are healthy, muscles work more smoothly, joints stay more flexible, and the risk of injury drops significantly. Padron peppers also contain a small amount of capsaicin, the compound that gives chili peppers their heat. But don't worry, this variety is very mild, just enough to stimulate blood circulation without causing a burning sensation. Better circulation means your muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, helping them recover faster and feel less heavy or fatigued after activity. I remember Harris, 72, from Texas, who had always disliked spicy food. On a trip to visit his son in Barcelona, he was offered padron peppers. At first, he hesitated, but the mild heat and the aroma of olive oil won him over. Back in the US, he started sautéing 5 to 6 padron peppers in olive oil with a sprinkle of turmeric 2 or 3 times a week. Within a few months, he noticed less muscle soreness after gardening and felt less winded climbing stairs. The small lesson here is, sometimes your body just needs a gentle nudge, like a touch of capsaicin and a boost of vitamin C, to activate its natural ability to recover. Stronger isn't always better. Sometimes gentle but consistent delivers the most lasting results. And if padron peppers shine for their vitamin C, the next fruit actually outshines oranges in this department and comes with powerful anti-inflammatory compounds as well. Arbutus berries. 6. Arbutus berries. Wild vitamin C. Champion. If you've ever walked along forest trails in the Pacific Northwest in autumn, you may have come across trees with reddish-brown peeling bark, gracefully twisting branches, and clusters of small, round, bright red fruit that look like candy drops. These are arbutus berries. Also called madrona berries. You won't often find them in grocery stores, but they are a nutritional treasure nature provides. What makes arbutus berries special is their vitamin C content, twice that of oranges, with about 250 milligrams per 100 grams. For people over 60, vitamin C is not only important for the immune system, but is also essential for producing collagen, which helps muscles, tendons, and ligaments stay flexible. On top of that, they contain flavonoids and tannins, plant compounds that fight inflammation, improve circulation, and protect muscle cells from damage caused by free radicals. I remember Carol, 69, from Washington, who discovered these berries by chance while on a nature outing with her retirement group. A friend knowledgeable about wild plants picked a few for her to taste. At first, she only noticed their tangy, slightly unusual flavor. But after learning about their health benefits, she began eating 4 to 5 berries a day during the harvest season. She even made her own arbutus berry jam with honey and ginger, spreading it on whole grain bread for breakfast. In just over a month, she noticed less muscle fatigue during yoga, and her joints felt more flexible. The small lesson here is, not every kapubi superfood is heavily marketed or wrapped in shiny packaging. Sometimes, the best things come straight from nature, simple, wild, and quietly powerful, like these little arbutus berries. And if arbutus berries shine for their vitamin C, the next fruit brings a secret weapon, a unique enzyme that helps your body make the most of the protein you eat. Golden kiwi. 7. Golden kiwi. Unlocking protein power with actinidine. Among the colorful fruit displays at the supermarket, you can easily spot golden kiwi. Its skin is thinner and smoother than the green variety, and its flesh is a sunny golden yellow. Don't let its small size fool you. Inside is a nutrition station for your muscles, especially valuable after age 60. First, Golden kiwi is rich in vitamin C. Just one medium fruit, 100 daitamaki, provides about 161 milligrams, or 180% of the daily requirement for older adults. Vitamin C is the raw material your body needs to produce collagen, which helps muscles, tendons, and ligaments stay elastic and strong. But what truly sets golden kiwi apart is actinidin, a natural digestive enzyme that few fruits contain. Actinidin works like a kitchen assistant in your stomach, breaking protein into smaller pieces, amino acids, so your body can absorb and use them to build and repair muscle. This is a huge advantage because as we age, our bodies often become less efficient at absorbing protein, even if we eat enough chicken, fish, or eggs. I remember James, 67, from Oregon. He had been working hard to increase his protein intake through meals and even whey shakes, but still felt his muscles weakening after breaks from exercise. When a nutritionist suggested eating a golden kiwi before his protein-rich lunch, he decided to try. Just one fruit each morning, sometimes paired with a few walnuts and a spoonful of honey. After about 6 weeks, he noticed his muscles felt firmer. He had less soreness after light weight training, and his digestion felt lighter than before. The small lesson here is, it's not only what you eat, but how and when you eat it that makes the difference. One golden kiwi at the right time can help your body make the most of every gram of protein you consume. And if golden kiwi helps your body absorb nutrients efficiently, the next fruit contains a rare compound that can slow down and even reverse muscle loss. Loquats. 8. Loquats, ursolic acid and muscle regeneration. If you've ever walked past a garden in spring and spotted small clusters of golden orange fruit with thin, smooth skin, you've probably seen loquats. Sweet with a hint of tartness, they're often thought of as a snack fruit rather than a healing fruit. But hidden inside each loquat is a rare and valuable compound, ursolic acid. Ursolic acid has attracted a lot of attention from scientists for its ability to slow muscle loss and, in some studies, even stimulate the regeneration of new muscle fibers. Its mechanism is fascinating. It boosts the signals that build muscle, protein synthesis, while reducing the signals that break muscle down, protein breakdown. In simple terms, it's like hiring more construction workers while letting go of some of the demolition crew at your body's muscle-building site. Loquats are also rich in carotenoids, antioxidants that protect muscle cells from damage, potassium to help prevent cramps, and soluble fiber to stabilize blood sugar and provide steady energy throughout the day. I remember Eleanor, 71, from California. After hip surgery, she spent a long time in the hospital and in recovery, which led to significant muscle loss. A friend gave her a basket of loquats from their garden and suggested eating them daily. She began adding loquats to her breakfast, sometimes fresh, sometimes cooked into a compote with a squeeze of lemon and a drizzle of olive oil. After 3 months of consistency, paired with physical therapy, her doctor was surprised to see her muscle strength return faster than expected. The small lesson here is, regaining strength doesn't always have to start with complex solutions. Sometimes, a humble, nutrient-rich fruit eaten regularly can quietly become your ally in rebuilding endurance and flexibility. And if loquats stand out for their ability to regenerate muscle, the last fruit on our list offers a special combo, protecting both your muscles and your brain to help you stay independent as you age. Wild blackberries. 9. Wild blackberries, muscle and brain. Dual protection. On summer days, if you walk along rural trails in the U.S., you might spot small, thorny bushes hiding clusters of deep purple blackberries glistening in the sun. These are wild blackberries, modest in appearance, but one of nature's most powerful gifts for older adults. Wild blackberries are rich in anthocyanins, the natural pigments that give them their deep color, and also potent anti-inflammatory agents. Chronic inflammation is the silent enemy that gradually weakens muscles, stiffens joints, and slows recovery after activity. These berries are also loaded with vitamin C to support collagen production and manganese, a mineral that helps with energy metabolism and tissue repair. Together, they help reduce muscle breakdown while speeding recovery from daily activities. What makes wild blackberries extra special is that they don't just care for your muscles. they also protect your brain. Their antioxidants help reduce oxidative stress in brain cells, improving memory, coordination, and even lowering the risk of age-related cognitive decline. For older adults, this is critical. A sharp mind combined with a strong body is the key to long-term independence. I remember Patrick, 74, from Oregon. Every summer, he forages wild blackberries that grow naturally around his home. He eats a small handful daily, sometimes in his morning oatmeal, sometimes blended into a smoothie with almond milk. After a few months, he noticed he could walk longer distances and also remember small details better, like his new neighbor's name or upcoming appointments. He joked, "I think my brain's thanking these berries too." The small lesson is, physical health and brain health are deeply connected. Caring for both at the same time not only helps you live longer, but also live more actively and joyfully. And to finish this journey, we're going to put all the nutritional puzzle pieces we've explored together into a complete picture. A 7-day plan to help you incorporate all 7 of these fruits into your diet, so each day becomes a small but steady step toward better strength and vitality. 10. Putting it all together, you're the 7-day Fruit for Strength plan. We've taken quite a journey, starting from understanding what sarcopenia is, to discovering 7 delicious fruits that can help protect muscle and energy as we age. But knowledge alone is just theory unless we put it into action. To make it easy, here's a simple, no-pressure 7-day plan to weave all of these friends into your daily meals. Day 1. Morning, 1 golden kiwi before a protein-rich breakfast, eggs or Greek yogurt. Lunch, salad with red grapes, skin and seeds included. Afternoon, 3 prunes. Day 2, morning, oatmeal with wild blackberries. Lunch, sautéed padron peppers in olive oil with grilled fish. Dinner, dessert of 4 to 5 arbutus berries if available. Day 3, morning, golden kiwi plus 5 walnuts. Lunch, vegetable salad with red grapes and feta cheese. Afternoon, 3 prunes plus 1 glass of prune-soaking water. Day 4, morning, yogurt with wild blackberries and a drizzle of honey. Lunch, fresh loquats after your meal. Dinner, padron peppers sautéed with turmeric and olive oil. Day 5, morning, golden kiwi before breakfast. Lunch, chicken salad with red grapes and walnuts. Afternoon, 4 to 5 arbutus berries or a smoothie with pineapple. Day 6, morning, oatmeal with chopped prunes. Lunch, loquats with a green salad. Dinner, padron peppers as a light tapas dish. Day 7, morning, yogurt plus wild blackberries plus chia seeds. Lunch, salad with red grapes and goat cheese. Afternoon, 3 prunes plus golden kiwi. You don't need to follow this 100%. Think of it as a flexible guide. Adjust it to the seasons, your taste, and what's available locally. The key is making this a natural part of your life, so each day you quietly give your body the anti-inflammatory, restorative, and strength-building nutrients it needs. The small lesson here is, good health doesn't come from a single miracle meal, but from hundreds of small, consistent choices that add up to big results. Just 1 week of commitment can make you feel lighter and move more easily. After a few months, you'll realize you've given yourself a priceless gift: the freedom and strength to enjoy your later years on your own terms. And that's the message I want to leave you with. Caring for your muscles is also caring for your life. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. If you found it helpful, please share it with someone you care about, so they too can keep their strength and joy in life, no matter their age.